Good morning, y'all. We're going to bang out some baseball card videos first and foremost. Got some stuff to do later on today. We might do some more later on this afternoon as well. I tried to do some yesterday after I made the video of the Canadian Fleer box that came, but the weather turned south. A lot of thunder, some lightning. They called for hail, but didn't get any of it. And it got humid as hell outside, so not conducive to make some outside videos. All right, this morning we're going to start out with two videos, each with a pack of 1990 Fleer American, 1990 Fleer Canadian. This box came from McNulty Sports Cards, my favorite place. There's the cards on the bottom. I know they're upside down. We've seen those before. No cards on the bottom of the Canadian box. And the interesting thing is the American version. Yeah, I know this box has seen better days, but the cards seem to be okay. Let's pull a 15 card wax pack out of the American version. And let's pull a 10 card wax pack out of the Canadian version. Yep, 10 cards. It's interesting because the 1990 Fleer set, both American and Canadian, are both 660 card sets, but you only get 10 cards in the Canadian pack. If you saw my videos where I opened up some of the other Canadian packs, O-Pee-Chee, like for example, 88 O-Pee-Chee, you get 7 cards as opposed to the 15 card wax packs of Topps. And that's because the O-Pee-Chee set, I think, is only about 300 cards, roughly. So that makes sense. Don Ross, you only get 10 cards in the wax pack for the Leafs packs, as opposed to about 15 in the Don Ross packs. And again, I think there's about 263 cards in the Leaf sets, as opposed to many more in the Don Ross set. So it makes sense that you don't get as many cards, but for some reason, you also don't get as many cards in Fleer, but the complete sets are the same exact number. All right, let's see what we can find. We'll start out. This is video 1 of 2. And these are going to be packs 1 of 2. So we'll start out with 1990 Fleer American 15 card wax pack. Starting out with our sticker, we've got the Milwaukee Brewers. Maybe that's a slight bit off cut, and it almost looks like it's cut a slight bit crooked too. Unless it's my eyes playing tricks on me. That could very well be. We've got Kevin Bass. These cards look like they're cut just fine. Terry Steinbach. Pete Smith. Greg Caderet. Don Carmen. Ruben Sierra, Lonnie Smith. Oh, very nice. American League All-Stars card of Don Mattingly and Mark McGwire. That's an awesome card right there. Yeah, we'll take that. Take note of how down here it says 1990 Fleer Corp, basically Philadelphia. We'll take a look at the Canadian versions. See how that's different. Alex Cole, Joel Skinner, Keith Hernandez, very nice for you Seinfeld fans. Mark Williamson, Greg Vaughn, Frank White, and finally Blaine Beatty. All right, not bad. We picked up that Keith Hernandez, phenomenal first baseman for the Mets. We picked up American League All-Stars with Donnie Baseball and Mark McGwire. Take it. All right. First pack, 1990 Fleer Canadian. These Canadian cards were not made as much, so the value is a little bit higher, as there weren't as many made. So we will start out with our 4-banger for sticker, National League. The stickers are going to be exactly the same essentially American version. Got the Los Angeles Dodgers, the Montreal Expos, the New York Mets, and the Philadelphia Phillies. And see, yep, Philadelphia on the back. So there are no Canadian version stickers. For cards, we've got Darnell Coles. And this is the only way that you can tell a Canadian version versus an American. Look at the bottom. 1990 Fleer Limited LTEE printed in Canada. That is going to be the only way to tell a Canadian version Fleer card to an American card. There is no French on the Canadian Fleer cards like you would see on the O-Pee-Chee and the Leaf. So Darnell Coles, Pete Incaviglia, Dion James, Tracy Jones, Chuck Finley. Oh, these cards are just mint. These are mint. Oh, we got lucky. Kurt Young. Don't let me jinx myself. Major League Prospects card. Basically rookies of Mike Huff and Steve Frey. Players of the Decade, 10th anniversary, Will Clark. Very nice. Here's my list. There it is. $10 card. Yep, there we go. Card number 630. It is. 10th anniversary card, and it's worth $10. Did my research on Beckett. That's awesome. So we'll put the $10 card up there. Dan Pasqua and Steve Holman. So that was a good pack. Picked up a $10 card. I'm going to be honest with you. I paid $90.90 for that box, and I'm almost certain I'm going to get my money's worth because, again, the common cards, I believe, are $2.50. No, I'm sorry, 50 cents. Common card values for 1990 Fleer Canadian is 50 cents. All right, very nice. That's video 1 of 2. Stay tuned for video 2 of 2. Thanks for watching and stay safe.